Yes, indeed, powerful people. This is another episode of Breaking the Machine. I'm your host, Ahmad the Poet, alongside my partner, Spank the Bank.
What up, though? What up, though? Go Blue.
And today we'll be taking another incremental step and shifting the culture. We got a special episode today, man. We got the legend. We got Detroit artist, producer, writer. We got Earlly Mac in the studio with us today. You dig? How you doing today, King?
What up, though?
Man, I wanted to start off the episode in a different type of way, man. I wanted to ask you about some different things that you had spoke about, well, that you had tweeted out, man. You said something very interesting that hit me in your last interview. You was talking about Twitter, and you compared Twitter to X-Men and Professor X when he put on...
it's the fucking... Can I curse?
Yeah.
It's called Cerebro.
Yeah.
Cerebro, yep.
Yeah.
And you compare just how you can see different people's thoughts, and you compare it to Twitter.
Yeah.
That's a cool
and you was like,
theory.
and it was powerful. I was like, damn, I never thought about it like that. And you was kind of saying how you wanted to take a step back from Instagram, and if you didn't even want a phone at that point in time.
Yeah, right.
Do you still feel that same
Yes,
way?
I do. I'm still trying to find my way out.
Man,
Still trying to find my way out the matrix.
with you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry I got these Invisalign, well, they're not Invisalign, but invisible braces in, so that's why I sound a little funny. But yeah, I'm trying to find my way out the matrix, big time.
So
It's like Twitter is like being, or social media is like being in Cerebro every time that you log on. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
It's deep, bro.
do y'all know it's
yeah,
well, y'all
yeah,
know.
yeah.
The audience, so we're gonna talk to the audience. Professor Xavier in X-Men, he can go into this big ass room and tap in with every mutant and their thoughts and their location and thoughts. Twitter, Instagram, it's the same thing.
Yes, sir.
And sometimes he gets overwhelmed.
That was the part that got me when you said that.
You know what I'm saying? I can't. Professor Xavier, are you okay? Fetch me some water, please. Oh, my God. I know he don't sound like that, but you know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. He actually get up out of his chair a little bit. Oh, my God. Walk me to the bathroom real quick. I have to pee.
Come on, Logan.
Yeah. They putting a blanket on him like James Brown. You know what I'm saying? After performing, you know, so. Yeah, it'd be too much. I'm funny too, Amaya. Did you know?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I was
yeah,
like,
no, I'm
yeah, I
funny as
really
fuck.
thought you was about to be on.
No, nigga. No, I'm funny too with it. Yeah, what you thought? No.
I thought you was about to be like one of the gods in the earth, like come here and
I
break it
am.
down. I know because I heard you on the lab. You broke
Yeah.
down Islam. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, I
Yeah, I'm
I
one of them
self-mad. I
niggas.
said, damn.
Yeah, I self
Yeah.
off master.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
I'm
like,
one of them niggas too, but I'm funny too.
Yeah.
I'm a nut. I'm a Gemini, bro. Y'all didn't hear the legend? Gemini, bro. Gemini's is crazy, bro. Y'all didn't know?
No, we didn't know.
Shit, all right.
Yeah, I heard about, but that part when you broke down, the deeper, the longer that you stay in it, the more stress that it brings. I was like, damn, I never thought about that. It's true. It's like, you can kind of look where everybody at for a minute, but the longer you be on it, it gives Professor X a headache the longer
You
you on
need
it.
a sequence blanket like James Brown. Walking out of, hand me my blanket out of Cerebro.
I mean, that's crazy, man. I wanted to ask you about,
Y'all too young to know about James Brown. That's why
James Brown.
Payback, man.
Y'all know when that nigga was,
Yeah.
he was right baby, and they had to put a blanket on. He said, "Fuck the blanket."
Yeah.
Okay.
oh, I don't know.
See, hold on.
I'm a little
he was
too
born
young.
in 2005, probably.
I was born in the 90s.
You was okay.
Yeah, me
so
too.
you good.
95.
Okay, no, y'all niggas good then. So y'all seen TV?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bet.
Yeah, he talking about y'all seen, yeah.
Nah, niggas, you got niggas seen computer. You seen computer?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Not
That
even
probably
TV.
is real.
Yeah.
Like people ain't never watched TV. Like, man, I watch Netflix, Hulu, I stream.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about Finally Famous because you had talked about it in another interview. I never knew that was actually a group.
Yeah.
You was like, I thought it was just an album, and I was telling Spank, he was like, that was a group. It was a group.
Yeah, it was a group
So
of
how
niggas.
did that whole thing?
It was a group of niggas that we was really party promoters. Back then, we were around like 18, 19. Yeah, and it just so happened to be that it was like niggas who produced, niggas who rapped and shit. We had some hoopers. We had a nigga who hooped overseas. You know what I'm saying? Like, that came from that.
And all of y'all was just like bosses, and y'all just kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that was, of course, Sean's album name. Until when he dropped it into his first album, 2011.
And you started out producing.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
So what got you into producing?
Back then, I didn't know. I just had an affinity for like music. You know what I'm saying? My mom's a singer, my dad played guitar. Just I don't know. I come from a musical family, so it's just really just in my blood, really. And then I'm like, I want to know like how did niggas make beats? You know what I'm saying? Like the biggest question I want to find out, I was really curious. It was like, if a nigga doing a snare, do he have to press the snare button the whole 5 minutes? That was my question. And then I found out like, no, it's a sequencer. There's a thing called a sequencer, and you just program that thing and it'll loop automatically. So,
what you use to make beats?
Back in the day, I don't make beats no more. But I used to use Fruity Loops and Reason. If I have an idea, I'll pull the Reason out and put down the idea and then give it to like Ice Pick or like my man L. Evans, and they produce it up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't produce no more like that.
I wonder what it's like for you growing up in the city. Like, you know, where you from? What part of the city?
I'm from Dexter and Linwood area.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Linwood and Perryton.
Yeah, okay, type nigga. Okay, so you know what I'm saying?
Tell the type of nigga he is.
Yeah, type nigga, type style of nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, I was like middle class, but in the ghetto as fuck, so it still hit. You know what I'm saying? 2008 came, everybody got poorer and shit, nigga. That was that. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's my life summed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just figuring it out. Really being, I don't know, bro. Like, sometimes I think, like, how did I get how I got? Like, I think about that for you. Like, how'd you, I wanted to ask you walking down the hallway, like, how'd you get how you is? How'd you woke like that? You know what I'm saying? We're not expected to be, you know, and sometimes I have to ask that for myself. I ask my nigga Joe that all the time. I'm like, Joe, how you get smart? I know this nigga for 10 years. How'd you get enlightened like this? How'd you, you know what I'm saying? And I really don't have an answer, but all I can be is grateful. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's always in the back of the head.
Yeah, I feel
chosen, I guess.
I was about to say that. I mean, it sounds cliche, but I really feel like some people are just like born like that. I don't know. It's weird. It's just some people born like when I watch Vince Staples interviews, I'm like, how did Vince Staples get like that? It's just
like that. Yeah. And then to be from the conditions that we from. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, how did we?
Yeah, because Dexter and Linwood ain't no
that's zombie
neighborhood.
No, nigga, that's zombie zone. That's where they want you to die at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where they want you to die at. That's where they want you to stop.
I wanted to ask you about anxiety, man, because you talked on a previous podcast that you did that you don't like performing. I don't know if that's still true now.
Right.
But is that due to anxiety? I mean, because I don't know, listening to your music, and I listen to your music all the time.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Like, for real. It's real smooth. It's real calm. Like you got like a real smooth, calm demeanor to everything you do, even when you like going lyrically crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's really like on some old school type stuff.
Yeah.
Like, do you deal with anxiety? Like, or did you?
That's a good question. That's a good question, and I guess you get the jitters. I don't know if I'm anxious. I guess the thought of it can, but then after a while, I'm a grown ass man. It's like, nigga, get over that shit. If I had to, and I have, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's a panic attack anxiety. I think it's just regular nerves. But the reason why I don't like performing is music and rap is just too saturated. You know what I'm saying? It's unattractive to a purist like me. I'm a real artist. You know what I'm saying? It's unattractive. So I'd rather just do it my way. I'd rather have listening music rather than performance music. But then if I needed to perform, I'm going to just do it my way. You know what I mean? So, does that make sense to you?
Yeah,
that's
like
why I don't,
you want to control the setting. Like, it's a certain type of like cafe type of energy.
If I'm going to do it, and I have to find out where I'm comfortable at. That's where I'm comfortable. I ain't no hoop. I'm older now. I ain't about to jump up and down. But, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like a lot of people that's enlightened thinks like that.
Okay.
That's just me.
Oh, okay.
I just feel like everybody I talk to that's enlightened, they think like that. Well, I don't want to say put everybody in a box, but they do want to have control of the situation. They want to deliver something.
I feel like it's not authentic any other way.
Yeah.
If you got 10,000 people and everybody not really feeling it, they're not really connecting with what you say.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I listen to your music, I'm like, I could see it, but it's just like I see him doing those more intimate settings because that's just the way his music is.
And I got a message, you know what I'm saying? My word, I'm having an anointing. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be verbal based. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like I don't need to have sparks flying out my ass and pyrotechnics that, you know what I'm saying, and fire and shit and dancers. I don't need to have that. I don't know. So I'm not even thinking about performing for real. I'm just thinking about just doing what I'm doing, and people are appreciating that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking about. But that is a good question though about performing.
So when did you think you started to become outspoken? You know, just going online and just, you know.
Am I shiny as hell? Because he gave me some real shea butter.
Yeah, he said African.
I look African?
No, he said he gave you African shea butter.
He gave me,
straight from the motherland.
Looking like a country boy, yeah. You said, when did I become?
Outspoken.
Yeah, outspoken.
I don't know, probably was just born like that.
I mean, because, you know, in the community, like, people hate people outspoken, especially with knowledge. It's like, man, this nigga talk too much, conscious. Like, I'm saying, did you ever deal with that? Like, because that's how, well, yeah, it was kind of like that for me, too.
Yeah.
Like, man, I don't want to talk too much because then niggas start, you know, tired of it.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm definitely, I just start doing, I start doing it. It's a good question. I started really stepping into and accepting that outspoken, agitating role when it was uncomfortable for me not to be outspoken. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I know I done got on my friends' nerves. I know I have. Fuck it. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to say this. Because really, I love you. But I'll fight you over it, too. I'll physically fight you over it, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Over truth. You know what I'm saying? I love you that much that I'll beat your ass if you ever was that irritated. You know what I'm saying? If you were that agitated at your own need to love yourself better, I'll whoop your ass.
I get what you're saying.
So it's a paradox. It's weird. You know, I love you, but you know what I'm saying? But such is life, though. You know? And keeping my mouth closed, it ain't me. Yeah. It ain't me. There's instances where I need to, and there's instances that I do. You know? But when I'm on my time, I'm going to talk. You know? And I'm like that. So I'll talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like it's not for nothing. You know what I mean? It's sustainable. It's talk. You know what I'm saying? And then my favorite thing. We were talking about talk. Action. I love backing my shit up with some good old action. Cause I'm like that for real. You know,
So does that kind of affect the type of people that you're around? You know what I'm saying? Because it seemed like you like to carry out the things that you like, your plans and your goals and stuff. You kind of
it's hard for me to be around like lazy people or you know what I'm saying, or like people who make themselves a target. You know what I'm saying, for just being like lackluster. You know what I mean? That's in my close proximity, and those people I don't hang around to talk to a lot too, because I just can't, because I get on their nerves, or they get on my nerves for being, you know what I mean, so much. So
is there some type of, I don't know, because from what you said, like you kind of a purist in the art. Is there something that you envision, like success for you in music, like, or is it something that a goal that you have like 5 years from now?
Yeah, I mean, I got them type of goals, but like the biggest thing that the universe of God has shown us is a good example of like trying to make a plan was 2020. Y'all remember that year?
Yeah.
Y'all remember 2020?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Missed the vision, the plan,
Y'all remember what happened in 2020? When y'all niggas was having plans in 2019 about how you niggas 2020, nigga, I'm about to see clear, nigga, like for real.
I feel like I did see clear though still.
Like, nigga, like 2020 vision, like for like 2020, we gonna have 2020 vision, you feel me?
Yeah, that was definitely going on.
Nigga, hell no, yo, the things that we planned didn't go as planned. I think that's universal for like most people. The powers that be, if they orchestrated it, then they plan was sought out, and probably even had some rifts in their plan. But essentially, what I'm saying is, God, you make plans and God laughs, and 2020 showed you that. So to answer that question, I'm just flowing.
So so you basically saying, go with the flow.
Always.
I heard you say. Well, I heard Erykah Badu say this, that being on time is an African. I heard you say it as well. Yeah. Where did that come from?
Never heard that before?
Bro, I heard Erykah Badu say it on like a documentary or something, but I'm like, where does that even come from?
Yeah, being on time ain't African. This nigga Zeno, Sean Day-to-day manager, nigga dropped dropped one on me. He said, nigga, colored people time ain't being late. Colored people time is being on time. Cause nigga, your time
is your time. Oh shit.
You want me to be there at 8? I'm gonna be there at 8:30 because some shit is going on. I got some shit going on right now. Traffic, different type of shit. I have to sit for 10 minutes and think about something. That's your time. Colored people time is your time. It ain't late. That's cold.
It is.
That's cold. And
I just didn't know if it was like an African proverb.
It's an African. It's not even just African. Like Africans were ancient. Like we ancient people.
Right.
The original people, first people, you know the deal. Like we gotta stop living in a closet about that too.
Yeah,
let's just go ahead and just say it, bro.
Was it Aboriginal?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It all means the same. Let's just say it. White people and black people together. It's okay. We just was first. That's it. We was just first and just, that's just what's going on.
We the light ones, we the white people for real.
That's all. Let's just get over that.
What? Yeah, we the white people.
We the real white people.
We the real white people.
Yeah, and it's okay.
You got to break that down.
Well, that's the theory. Let's just say, just for the sake,
but it just means we're pure. Your soul is pure.
For the sake of
enlightened.
For the sake of being.
I feel what you're saying.
For the sake of being digestible, let's just say it's a theory.
It's a theory.
Let's just say it's a theory.
It's a theory for sure.
You know what I mean? We just know how to do. Black people, ancient people, melanated people, just know how to do things the way that we do it. And going back to time, and we just know how to do it. And if, like I said, if you tell me to be there at 9 and I'm there at 10:25, that's just what's going on. I have the right. I have the inalienable God-given right to divine choice. That's some shit that I just came up with the other day. Divine choice, divine decision. This is my decision to do this. And see the thing, the big problem with this white supremacist blanket over the world, our modern world, is we don't respect differences.
We don't. They want you to do everything their way.
You know what I'm saying? Or somebody want you to do it their way.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the public school. Look how it's set up. Follow directions.
Period.
That's why,
to be not yourself, to get your power away.
So what do you think about commitment? Because, I mean, that's the thing for me, too. Like, I can't work, I can't work one job for too long. Right. I mean, it's just like, it's too much of a commitment because, especially a job that I only did for money in the first place. It's like, this is a time limit on this.
And then, it's you taking, you know what I'm saying? You're taking your time away.
I mean,
you gotta be there. I gotta be there at 8:30.
You don't want to be. You want to be there on color people time. People give it a negative connotation. It's your time. You have the right to pull up when you want to. They want you to be but that's them.
Yeah.
They rent space in your mind if you do. If you do in a certain time. Like, I can't say I ain't never been on time for something. It's just that I agree with the time at the time. Okay, I'm gonna be there at 8. But I agree with that. Oh, I know I'm dealing with the state. I know I got an appointment at 9:30 sharp for X, Y, Z. Okay, I'm gonna play ball today, and I'm gonna fit this into my program. As a person.
But it just has to sit right in your spirit. I agree with that because
period, bro.
That's kind of what it is for jobs. It's like they make it seem like you can't leave, like you can't quit, like you can't go. It's like, damn, you commit.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that.
Yeah, they taking your power. I like how you said it.
They taking your power away. That's the whole power. That's the whole play. That's the whole play, bro. It's taking your energy. That's the whole play. Wow, come on, bro. That's the whole play.
It is.
They're making you what's the term? Dependent. They're making you a ward. They're making you need them. They're making them the custodian over you. They're making them the guardian. Be on time, and if you don't, here's a penalty. That's not natural law. That's not all law. That's not the law of the land. That's statutory law. That's private law. That's private. You know what I'm saying?
That's that more science.
You know what I'm saying? That's
preach to him.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, that's public. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not private.
Private is different, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Mankind likes to emulate God. And it's one of the ways that they do it with the time construct. When niggas look, time is just a construct. It really is.
You know, I hear people say, time is really your true currency.
No, 100%. It's the currency of the universe, 100%.
Bro said mankind.
Yeah, mankind. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
We talking about that yesterday?
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday.
Like, when did you become when did you realize, all right, this shit I've been learning some bullshit?
22. I was 22 years old. I know the age.
Facts, I was too. That's crazy.
Oh, for real?
That was a couple years ago. I remember it was in November.
Damn. 22 years ago. I mean, when you was 22.
Yeah.
Damn, that's deep. Maybe there's something to it. What about you?
Always.
Oh,
I was born in the nation, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. So they got you early.
But what it was like, I know something hit you. You was like, damn.
It was that, like, nigga, that Gemini freakiness. Like I can't just be on this wave like this. What if it's something more? And I was like, God, I'm about to go on a journey. I said this prayer. I said, God, I'm about to go on this journey and see what else is out there. If the devil get me, come get me back. You know what I'm saying? To come take me back. If I'm going too far, if I'm messing up, have my back. And that was a prayer that I prayed to God, right? And then I never came back. Nothing never came back to get me. And that was 11 years ago.
Damn. No, it's crazy because that's real. I think I've heard that story plenty of times. Like you, and I understand exactly what you're saying. It's just like I'm in search of this different truth. But sometimes when you're in search of it, it's like, damn, am I searching something that's unrighteous?
I was just about to say, yeah, was it?
Because that's what stops people. That's what stops people. It's like,
that
damn,
shit's spooky,
anything
bro.
other than this, I'm really trying to be tampering with this black magic type
Bro,
stuff.
yeah,
that shit
when it's really
spooky.
not.
Yeah, no, it was scary.
Like, for real,
it was scary for you.
Man,
You had some experience.
I'm still in this shit. I feel like,
oh,
hell
okay.
yeah.
Real. How you said you 2 years in? You 24 now?
No, I'm 26.
Okay.
So it's just
4 years in.
Yeah, I'm learning. I can't go back and forth.
Pull
You know what I'm
back,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, like even me working a job is
Yeah.
getting harder now.
Yeah.
Just when that shit's spooky, dog.
It'll play with you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I experienced what it felt like to be possessed before. It wasn't.
Did you ever feel stuck?
Oh, I got some of them too. I got some stories for you. I got it wasn't a bad spirit though, but it was an unfamiliar spirit, so it was scary. You know what I'm saying? Sleep paralysis. I had a dog ass sleep paralysis one time.
Damn.
That like it was like the initiation. Like, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of those hotep niggas and those hoodoo voodoo niggas can really probably articulate better what it was, but you know what I'm saying? I was like, after that, I'm like, oh, this shit for real. This shit is real, but you got to be brave. Most people are afraid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's when I was looking into your eyes, telling y'all I'm like that. That's what stamped it for me. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I went and did that because most people wouldn't. It's killers that still is like, no, I'll do that, but I won't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different type of.
You ever research sleep paralysis? Because that's a deep thing. I had it the other night. I mean, and that stuff.
Oh, for real?
If you ain't never had it, it's like
What is
it's like when you wake up and you can't move.
Oh, I
but,
had that plenty of times.
Oh yeah.
But you in a
This was your first one?
No, I didn't have a mix.
I had them like back. I want to say like a couple months ago. I had them back to back the same day.
No, my freshman year of college, it was bad.
It's like you like this, you can't move. I'm like, fuck.
It's paralysis. It's hallucinations though. That's the part. It's not about not being able to move.
Is it hallucinations though?
See now, and that's the thing, right? If you go in with that mentality that this could be real, that'll make you have a hard. I know me. That's the only thing that keeps me saying like, I know this not real. But then somebody got a knife in my room and they about to stab me. And it's like, damn.
I hate when I
okay, what if this is real? And that's what caused. Because I heard if you overreact, like it can cause you to go into like a what they call it,
psychosis.
Yeah, but it's a certain thing. I forgot what they call it. It's like when you're in a coma or something similar to that. And that's why I always try to stay calm. But I had it real bad back in the day. Like when I watch scary movies. That's when I watch scary movies.
Okay.
I don't need to do stuff like, because that's why I had that sleep paralysis.
Okay.
But now when I have sleep paralysis, it just be like you can't move, and then you hear somebody breaking in the house or something.
Yeah. I think you need to probably just take the mystery out of it.
Do my research.
You know what I'm saying? Just take the mystery out of it. You ain't gotta go to white Google. Go within your heart. Or, you know what I'm saying? Ask the ancestors to hook you up with a dream or something like that.
I learned
the spirit talk to you. Ask for the spirit to talk to you.
Because I heard that's access into lucid dreaming. And I've experienced that. Because when you're in sleep paralysis, all you want to do is go back to sleep. But you fighting it because something is scary is happening. And you like, if I'm about to go to sleep, something is about to kill me. Okay. So that's what's fighting the sleep. But as soon as you go to sleep, you start lucid dreaming because you know you're dreaming.
Right.
Because you just transition back.
I've hardly ever lucid dreamed, though.
I do all the time.
I don't think I've experienced that.
I do all the time.
Damn, man. I wish I ain't never got a chance to lucid dream, man. Damn. My cousin do it all the time.
My lucid dreams be crazy, though.
My girl be doing it or something. What you be doing? She be astral. She do that type of shit.
Oh, you?
I gotta research. I
think we all do that, though, don't we?
Nah. Sleep. Some niggas be getting the fuck up out of there and be looking around like out of body experience,
like on
but not
Doctor
dying.
Strange.
Like Doctor Strange.
There's so many gems in that motherfucking movie.
Yeah, no, he be going. They be going.
But you think that the journey is spooky because you just rewiring yourself?
No, the journey is spooky is because from spirit to earth, you forgot who you was, and that shit's scary. Okay, so I give you this: your 53-year-old self coming here, or sorry, your past life self coming here. Hey, how you doing, Ahmad? I was you 200 years ago. You be like, no, whoa. You just forgot that was you inhabited that human body too. These are just theories, y'all. Come on, I don't know.
Like, damn.
I don't know. Hey, did the Lions win today? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, no, they didn't. They lost.
They did win. Game winning touchdown.
They ended up winning.
Yes, sir.
My fucking sports bet is blue. They won.
Oh, game winning touchdown.
Hate them.
On the 4 seconds left. Yes.
The day that I fucking bet against these bitches.
And they won. Jared Goff threw a fucking touchdown.
He did?
Yes.
Damn. I'm heated. Can't believe them. I can't believe them blue motherfuckers. Hallelujah blue.
Yeah, they fucking won.
Ugly. Sorry. But anyways.
Was that the Lions game the other day?
I was.
Yeah.
And then they lost.
Man. 14-16.
And then you want to win on when I'm betting against y'all. Y'all weak.
I mean,
I'm over them.
You know what? And I experienced that a lot, especially growing up in the nation. It's like, it's so much knowledge and stuff like that, but a part of me, I don't like to speak on it too much because it's like, damn, I don't want to be censored. But I don't want to say I believe in it, but it's like,
these are theories.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like, even when we talk about the crystals, right? I was talking about somebody from like a gym stop. I mean, like one of those gym shops at the farmer's market. And he was telling me like, consciousness can be put into the crystals and you have to activate them. And I was like, damn, this is crazy, man.
Right.
I read an article by Mother Tynetta about it and she was talking about crystals and how it was the same thing. I was just like, damn, man. A lot of this stuff seemed crazy, but I don't want to say it's facts, but it's like, it's well-researched stuff.
Yeah, it's like, it's science is spirituality too. Some science in there. You gotta have it. So everything is vibrating. The crystal is vibrating. Just way slower, so you know it can pick up vibes. It's very basic shit.
You post
really, to be honest.
You post.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. In theory, theoretically, like I said, these are all theories. None of this has been proven and approved by the FDA. We love America. Okay, what you say?
Hey, dog, go with it. And these all theories. I'm gonna start saying that shit too.
These are all theories.
These are all theories.
We love America.
We love
voting
America.
is good. Go ahead.
All right, so you post something on your gram talking about we got weak black leaders. You know, I want to apologize for being part of that problem. I'm actively working to play my part. So what you mean by that? Like, what's your part? Put it like that. You feel like what's your part?
Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson.
Oh, them niggas don't know that. Like,
they took a bath. They've been taking a bath. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they took a dog ass bath.
They took a dog ass bath. You know what I'm saying? Different type of niggas. Ben Carson.
Bath.
You know what I'm saying? Type niggas. We love Colin Powell. Respect the Colin Powell, but Bath and Body Works. You know what I'm saying? Bath and Body Works. Put some gloves on and, you know, get some Bath and Body Works going. You know what I'm saying? Because, I don't know, it's a porous leadership, black leadership.
It is.
I mean,
in my opinion, that's just my opinion. Much respect to the things that they have done for, but we need a little something a little bit more niche than that, right?
We need our own shit.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that's what it comes down to. Like, damn, what the fuck is y'all leading?
Part of me just like, okay, do we want leaders or do we not want leaders? Because a lot of people be like, man, don't nobody owe us nothing. You know what I'm saying? Anytime somebody be like, hey, they need to do this, they need to do that. And you're like, man, don't nobody owe you nothing. And then when somebody does something, you know what I'm saying, they never do what really needs to be done. Like, you know what I'm saying? We get millions of dollars in funding and stuff and nothing ever gets built.
Well, so, I mean,
I don't want to say nothing, but.
I mean, the way that leadership is looked at in America now is it's guardianship. Remember what I said? Mm-hmm. It's not it's you're unfit to govern yourself. Let me do it, and then when I do it, I'm gonna do a hack job because you're incompetent. That's the program in its lowest common, in layman's term, in its lowest common denominator. You get what I'm saying by that? Mm-hmm. So do we want leadership? Yeah, because we believe we ain't shit.
And we believe we can't govern ourselves.
Exactly.
You going deep, brother.
Yeah. I mean, it's really kind of common sense, and it's okay. And the thing about it too, I took a lot of rage out of my shit. I took a lot of rage out of my message. Unlike our Hebrew Israelite brothers, they're very upset.
Yeah, they are. I think that's why nobody won't listen to them.
Yeah, and some of the knowledge is, I like some of the knowledge, but the hate, it's too much hate. If you know anything about anything, you're not gonna be able to bear fruits with all that hate. Mm-hmm. Take the hate out, the truth.
So do you think knowledge?
The thing that I said, black people are black, so-called black people are the original people. It just is what it is. We popped off a lot of shit. We did. We were the first on Earth, and we had a relationship with the Earth. We understood sciences and art and medicine and herbs and astrology, and we taught everybody else. That's it. They ain't gotta be better. They ain't gotta do that. Yeah, just is what it is. It's just the information, and it's so we have to cohabitate with everybody else too. Why not make a friend out of them, if applicable? Why not? But it would take them on that side to honor you, not respect, honor. Difference between honor and respect. They would have to honor you, but we got to honor them too. But it just so happened to be that, you know what I'm saying, niggas don't want to respect differences for some strange reason, or honor differences. I wonder why. I wonder why they want to hate us so bad. What could it be? Gotta take it back to when time began. Why? Why don't you like us? I don't know. I ain't about to answer that, but I mean, I know the answer. But
I want to hear the answer. You got me all in.
It's just a theory. Huh?
Well, I just wanted to hear the theory.
We love America. Nigga, America gave us McDonald's.
No, I can't agree to that. I don't. Well, I love people.
Nah, yeah.
I love people.
Yeah.
I don't love.
We love the corporation.
Yeah. It's a theory. It's just a theory, dog. Come on, man. These fucking words haven't been approved by the FDA. I don't know.
Hey, cigarettes approved by the FDA.
You see what I'm saying? Come on, and vaccines. Like, come on, we love America.
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Yeah,
cancer sticks is approved by the FDA.
Yeah, it ain't gonna kill you that fast. You be all right.
But if you really pay attention, a lot of knowledge either brings a lot of hate or a lot of peace. Like you know people who's really woke, who's super like yogi, like detached. Okay. And then you know people who's super woke who just really hate people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Wow. Because that's like the two opposites of the spectrum that I know. People who really woke and they got a lot of hate, and people who really woke and they just don't hate shit. And
right.
It's just like, you know what I'm saying?
The not hate shit is that, like, that's a level up. You know what I'm saying? That's a level up past the hate. See, the hate, when you hate, hate is like, I don't know, it's like anger soured. It's okay to be angry. You know what I'm saying? But the anger sometimes fester into hatred. Use the anger, turn it into love to fuel your ambition. You know what I'm saying? That's what I talk about this, and my girl probably tired of me saying this, but Kobe, I just seen a Kobe interview this year where he was like, I was taking my dark side and my anger and taking it out on the court. Those niggas, those top 5 nigga, MJ, Kobe, LeBron type niggas, who another beastie ass nigga?
Tim
Duncan,
Shaq.
T-Mac, Shaq. They were taking, you gotta think, if they didn't play basketball, they would probably be like fierce boxers or like warriors, like in primordial times, because they taken some sort of warrior like anger, energy, and transmuting it to the court. Like the way Shaq was like, y'all have to watch Shaq. Like we need to start bringing Shaq in the talks of like top 5. Like I know we love guards. Being a guard is like a sexy position, but like
dominated.
Like we haven't seen a Shaq in so long. Like he's probably the number 1 warrior of all time in basketball.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And but that place that he was going to this nigga wasn't doing nothing to him. He wasn't getting prodded, poked, punched, but he was turning around and slamming the ball, breaking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying all that to say like. What the fuck was the point? Bring me back a little bit, Jar. What was the point I'm trying to make about anger? Like he was using that for productive purposes, so that anger didn't fester into hatred. You get what I'm saying? That anger turned into success. For me to even say those words about him in such a high regard on the basketball court, and then look at him in business, it's still going.
Yeah.
It's still going. Kobe had started a venture capitalist. He was going. He won an Emmy. Like, what, he won an Emmy? Like, he was still going. Like, Jordan, like, nigga, I'm about to get a B off of it. He was getting aggressive. He was taking that dark place, that energy.
Being relentless.
Turning it into love, and that love was fueling his ambitions.
Yeah, Kobe still had that deal with Body Armor, I think, after he passed. I forgot how much that made.
Still, you know what I'm saying? Just aggressive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't say it right now. Posthumously. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that thing again. You know what I'm saying? He was still going hard. Like, that's outlandish. So, you know, I know that, you know, knowledge is power, right? You know what I'm saying? And with that power, there's a tethered responsibility to it. You know, and you have to be responsible how you enforce that power. So you want to stand on the corner, or you want to, you know what I'm saying, I hate you. I hate you have to be responsible how you speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm learning that.
You see what I'm saying? With that power, y'all get what I'm saying? Like you have to, with that power, with that anointing of power, you have to be careful of and mindful of. Oh, I'm also responsible how I use this, like a gun. Yeah, this is power, like a mother. I got to be responsible not to hit a innocent bystander or shoot myself or make sure I hit my target. You know, and so I don't know. I'm just being responsible with my power. If y'all get what I'm saying, did I bring that roundabout?
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes I can go off on a little tangent.
Nah, you got to be responsible who you let speak to you sometimes. That's a real thing, because it'll mess up your energy, and let it speak to the people that, you know, that look up to you in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I can't let him speak to them because he going to corrupt their mind. That's something we talked about in the episode with Courtney.
Damn, that's deep.
You know, he was talking about that. You know, just like, man, you want to lead them to something, they not ready for that. You know what I'm saying? I can't introduce them to that yet.
Damn,
have you and Courtney ever had a conversation?
Briefly, like we talk here and there. I mean, we talk about music mainly. Yeah. We missed each other in LA and Detroit a couple times, but yeah, we're gonna soon get together though.
Yeah, y'all.
I honor him a lot too. He called with it. God body, that boy woke, ain't he? And you know how to rap, don't he? Whew. That nigga know how to rap.
So why you feel like you still plugged up to the Matrix?
I mean, we niggas gotta operate. Yeah. Niggas gotta rob Benz and have icy chain. Like, come on now, nigga. Come on, you feel me? Come on now, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Niggas still need a little Matrix. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to hit what we hit. Niggas want to go to LA, take his lady out to LA and different type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
it's like what
you know what I'm saying. And still enjoy yourself. The Matrix is here for a reason to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
We were saying about the Matrix, and when he was talking about the steak, like I know it's fake, but it tastes so good.
It tastes. What he said? Ignorance is bliss. That's what he said.
He did say that.
And I was about to ask you that. Did getting the information, like you said at 22, did it bring you more stress or more peace?
It brought me more peace.
Because it gave you answers. But.
Yeah, it gave me answers for shit. It gave me like answers for shit. You know what I'm saying? If you reject the Matrix too much, you put your head in the clouds. You be a fucking a space zombie, an airhead, watching every angel number ass nigga. Oh, what did that mean? What did that dream mean? Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
And then you fuck around, can't pay your, you know what I'm saying, your mortgage. Oh yeah, money is just just an instrument that's put there to, you know what I'm saying, to stop black people from the hoodoo. It's like, no, nigga, before you came Earthside, you made a decision to come down here and do this. Now do that too. Put your feet on the ground and your head in the clouds, not just your head in the clouds. Most people's feet are just on the ground and their head is not in the clouds. See, you get what I'm saying? You inhabit a body. You're not one dimensional. So sometimes, or I've experienced where spiritual motherfuckers think that I'm enlightened, so I'm going to wear a motherfucking papyrus outfit and, you know what I'm saying, and crystals and think that I'm better than you and every material thing ain't shit. It's like, nah, bro, these things are here for you to enjoy too because we're three-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? So you got the mind, the body, and the soul. You know what I'm saying? But if you just working on the spirit, you know what I'm saying? What the Bible say? Faith without works is dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you have this faith and of this unknown thing, but you ain't putting in no hard work. You ain't putting in no tangible. You're not putting in the second dimension in your shit. You're never gonna have no fruits. You're never gonna get to that third level.
Do you feel like your music, sometimes when you make your lyrics and something, is that kind of alter ego in a way, or is that just a side of yourself you'll do?
This is me. Yeah, this is me. Yeah.
But there's multiple sides to it.
To me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the music you make, some of it's kind of, some of it's, different. Just like the tweets I was mentioning. Like you got some real woke tweets, then you got some funny tweets.
Yeah, some down to earth.
Tweet,
And yeah, man. Yeah, you gotta use. Yeah, it's life. This is what we're here to do, so I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean?
See, my mentality was always different. Being brought up, it was like you got to be this type of way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And when I meet people and they just be like, "Yeah, I'm all this," and that's it's good. I was taught it was like good is a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? And
shit, I was too.
Yeah, so it's like, that's kind of how I look at like I guess that was never a weight on your mind of being like.
Was you raised in the church?
Yeah,
I was like a motherfucker. Yeah,
I was too.
Yeah,
but it never weighed on you.
What
of being one type of way?
Shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. The psychological warfare was real. I was taking licks from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Being in a space where you can't curse, being in a space where you shouldn't have no girlfriend, you shouldn't be having sex. It's like, okay, Then I come to find out that I like to do it another different type of way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. We can get into it, but it's like, like that the Don life circle, like the earth, like it's you know what I'm saying? It's like life. God works in threes. You just can't put it like this. You just can't be one way.
You can't.
There's a y-axis, there's an x-axis, and then there's a z-axis.
Right. To
make things 3D. Such as life. It's very simple. The Holy Trinity, or whatever you want to say.
Mankind just fucked up with all these rules they try to put on people.
They suit, or they're statutory rules. They're not even the way, you know what I'm saying? Is there
gotta wear a suit?
There's white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? A suit is white supremacy.
We talked about that. I told you.
Yeah. A suit is white supremacy, bro.
Wear a suit to church.
Somebody asked me something. Did it weigh on you?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit sends certain people to suicide.
Off the deep end, yeah. It does.
It sends people off to suicide either because They're too spiritual because they have been too
they've been pushed too much into
or bought the matrix too much. Life is way too real for them. Their feet is way too on the ground. Head never been in the clouds. And it drives people insane. Real quick, let me break down the logic of why I feel it's just a theory that white supremacy harms everybody, not just black people. It harms white people or Caucasians as well. White supremacy, I'm gonna give it to you in short. White supremacy, the white supremacist psychological tactics force most people to be what they can never be. In short. So in trying to ascertain an impossible thing, it destroys people in a myriad of ways. Like, you grow up, does that resonate first?
I mean, it makes sense for black people, but I feel like it's just because black people can never be white, but I feel like white supremacy always...
Let's talk about the white woman. Let's talk about a 5'4" white woman who's only been shown that being a 5'11", 6 foot astute white man is the epitome of success in America.
It is, yeah.
First of all, she's a woman and she's short. She may come from a one-parent household. I'm just giving you a scenario of a Caucasian woman somewhere that probably I'm talking to. You see what I'm saying? And maybe one point in her life, she was like, okay, damn, I'm seeing all these psychological or all these visuals or examples of what success looks like, and I literally can't be that, but I'm trying my best to be. And I just keep failing. I'm trying to get this job, but somebody else is, you know what I'm saying, such and such Brad is getting it. You know what I'm saying? It fuck with people, bro. It does, bro. And it's really real and it's really deep. It's really that deep. It's more into it, but it's also a new theory that I'm working on. But that's where I am with it in short. So it affects everybody. It affects people, the original people, a lot worse.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
It's like, okay, here go a good one. You can always relate shit back to basketball. It's like, nigga, you being 5'7" trying to go to the league. There you go. It's hard as fuck.
Hard as hell.
It's hard as hell. Some niggas do make it. Right? There are outliers, but not a lot of us.
So that's like going to get a degree and being a successful, white man with the suit, CEO building.
But how I look at
it,
it's like being 4'2", black and trying to make it into the National Hockey League.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like it's a point system, just like you were saying. It's a point system.
Right.
Like, we got multiple points. That's 1 point. She's a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's a woman, so she can't get that job that that man is going to get. That's 1 point. But,
she is white.
She's white, so, that's not a point. But for me, I'm black, I'm man, I'm not...
knowledgeable.
You know what I'm saying?
Smart.
Point,
a maverick. Not a sheep. Those are points too. Oh, this nigga's a free thinker. No, denied.
You've experienced that?
Huh? Yeah. I'm in the music. I'm in the music industry, bro.
Your business rules is like, you better not get too deep, man.
Yeah, I'm in the music business.
What did you just say?
That's why these are just theories.
Yeah. Experienced that.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm sick and tired of it.
What's the process like creating a song? What's your process?
Man, I don't even know. The process is like, that's a good question. I look at like a pool of words, like an ocean of words and emotions, and I swim through it and see which ones I need to use to bring back ashore. That's a creative or figurative way to put it. I try not to bind myself. You know what I'm saying? Creating and using words is where I'm the most free. You know what I'm saying? That's what like my so when you hearing songs like you heard the Sango joints that we been doing, so like
I forgot what the song was called. The one you did with this artist, I think her name was Amani.
Amani, yeah.
Bro, I had that on repeat like
you know
100, 200 times.
When to get change, got to make change. Got a cold word, got a nickname. It's a cold world before cold came. It's a cold, what I say? It's a cold world before cocaine. Because it's a cold world because of cocaine. It's a cold world way before cocaine. Want to be the best, got to beat the best. Take the plane off the porch when we leave the nest. Some other shit I said. I'll be forgetting my words.
Oh, that shit.
Niggas, what I say? Niggas need a plan B. Hit a CVS, nigga said follow back while you leading this. I'm talking Miller check like Billa check, make it rain. She was waiting on the FEMA check. A few days she was waiting on the stimulus. She don't need no nigga, she a feminist. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying?
This nigga, God
you know what I'm saying? She 130 pounds, too innocent.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody on your, what I say?
I'm about to walk out, bro. What's feminist, bro?
Yeah. Yeah,
oh, that's the biggest definition of it. Oh my God. Yeah. You relying on the corporate.
Yeah, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you a mother.
A few days later, she was waiting on the stimulus. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Yeah.
So cold.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Type of shit is like, just so that series of words together, like some of that shit, an artist notice, you kind of like blank out. You probably just tap out sometimes and just let the words come. Sometimes I don't write neither. So I freestyle and just be channeling. But when I channel, it's like a big, I can say anything. I can even say some whack shit. But then, you know what I'm saying, you got to be knowledgeable. That's where the science comes in with the art. Then, okay, don't say that whack shit. You know what I'm saying? So
it's a certain beat that triggers that energy.
Yeah,
that's how it was me from when I rap. It was like that for me.
Yeah,
it was
that
like,
too.
I could go through a beat and it's just like then the beat and then the words open up. But the beat got to be right.
Yeah, the beat and the music. Yeah, so that's where that artist producer, like you see a lot. You know, a lot of producers are paired with artists. That's where that artist producer relationship comes in. Like Hit Boy, like working with Hit Boy, like the Guard Your Heart. Me and Hit Boy did that first. You know what I'm saying? So like I didn't write none of that down either. That was a straight channel. You know, 50 niggas deep, 100 niggas step, million man march, cracker, don't you start. Hold your head, guard your heart. Hold your head, guard your heart. Nigga, get that bread. What I said, light your some shit. I said, strike your mark, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That was for a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Just because that beat was just, I don't know. That's that part of that. You know what I'm saying? That's the part of the divine creative or the divine like arts flowing through you. You know.
When you rap on the track with somebody else, another artist, do you try to body that track so it'd be like, I don't know if you do it for like a win, but it's just like I'm gonna be the coldest on this track. Cause that's how I be feeling sometimes when I be listening to you on other tracks. I'm like,
I feel you. Sometimes I think about it like, do what you supposed to do on it. Because if you're trying to one up the person on there, you might
step on somebody's toes.
Nah, like, you might fuck up
the assignment.
What the assignment?
The assignment. There you go. Yeah, because you wanted a separate assignment.
You know what I mean?
What you was on the track to do. Yeah.
Jay-Z said I bought the right watch, not the bright watch. That resonated with me.
Goddamn ho.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like put your puzzle piece where it needs to be. It ain't got to be the biggest piece because it may not fit where it needs to be. That's why I like to use appropriation versus like right or wrong. Is it appropriate? Not is it right or wrong. Anything could be right or wrong to anybody, but is it appropriate? I like to try to use that. That's one of my laws, the law of appropriation. I like to be appropriate. You know what I'm saying?
I was finna ask you that about right or wrong, because that's something we had a debate about, if anything's right or wrong. And then we all came to a similar agreement that it just is. But, you know, I be feeling like it's right and wrong stuff. But
nah, you can't. Shit,
people just be
right.
saying it's just how you look at it. I don't, you know.
It's about, is it appropriate?
Yeah, I mean,
it's a universal law of appropriation, like, period. Like, a lion gonna eat a wildebeest. Oh, that's wrong. Some niggas will say that's wrong, right? I can understand, but it's appropriate.
It's true.
So I urge niggas I encourage you to try to use appropriate versus right or wrong. I smacked the shit out this nigga. You wrong for that. Now you gonna say I'm wrong if I smack the shit out you. But nah, nigga, it was appropriate. You know what I'm saying? I had to smack a nigga before. Oh, you wrong for that, bro. No, it was the proper time. It was the time for that. The Bible even say that it's a time for everything.
It does.
Mm-hmm. For real. Sometimes you gotta for real.
Yeah. Yeah, that's hilarious, man. I wanted to ask you last thing. What do you think about the metaverse? You think that's a positive thing moving forward? Because I'm hearing everybody talk about it.
It's just a matrix within a matrix. So like, it's
It's
just
another slave shit.
The powers that be. Not necessarily. I mean, it just is what it is. It's like
Yeah, I ain't mean to say it's like a slave shit. It's just that shit can fuck your head up in a way. Mm-hmm. It's not real.
I mean, listen. What they do is emulate God.
Mm-hmm.
Simple. That's all they do.
I like that.
You can, it's ones and zeros. It can be programmed. You can be God there.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to be God? That's all they doing.
Yeah.
Shit,
it's very simple.
God.
Huh?
Shit, we already God.
You see what I'm saying? The cream of the earth. You know what I'm saying?
That was the answer to that thing he said earlier.
You know, so it's like the metaverse is like, I mean, it's just some niggas that want to play The Sims. It is what it is. And we gonna tap into it's a matrix within a matrix. It's just showing you what the hell is going on.
I don't know if I'm really gonna rock with it.
I'm gonna fuck with it. I don't pray shit. I'm gonna just do it because shit, nigga. We just, you know, yeah.
I'm gonna go what I know.
You.
Me too.
Or expand what you know.
Yeah, expand what I know. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Just expand what you. Same. You got crypto on your phone, don't you? You got some Bitcoins in there. You need to.
I mean, there's on Cash App, but I feel like some things you expand.
I got Coinbase on
I mean, to be honest, the numbers and ledgers in your bank accounts is just numbers and ledgers. Mm-hmm. Those are numbers. Is literally a ledger. Where the money at? You know what I'm saying? It's all fake. So, you know, put your feet on the ground. I would recommend put your feet on the ground and just pay attention and play the game your way. Have it your way though. Yeah. Have it your way. How do you want it?
Some things you expand, it can't contract anymore. Once you expand it, it don't come back. So it's like certain things I don't want to tamper with because I'm like, shit, I don't know if I'd be able to get back. Kind of like what you said on your spiritual journey. Like, man, so I need something to pull me back. You know, I think that's just my safe space and my mental, like, dang, I gotta have something to come back to.
With that, so with your power of the divine decision, you have to be, remember, was tethered to power, the responsibility. So you're responsible for anything that happens if you don't assert your divine choice to use your power a certain way. Don't forget that. But the good thing about it, no matter where the fuck you at, you have the God-given right to do what you want to do. So you don't have to play the game. And if you do play the game, play it your way. Look at Skip Tamalu. Let's talk about basketball again. He did it. Jason Williams, they did it their way.
They did.
Sean Marion shot that ball the way he wanted to shoot it.
Ugly them up.
Steph shooting where he wants to do it at.
Hey, y'all played the game he wanted to play.
Hey, that's the name of this.
Play your game up. Yeah.
Hey, that's the name of this episode. Play the game, man.
Play the game.
Play the game.
The way you want to play it.
But that's definitely
take your power back.
Yeah, that's definitely. I was gonna ask you that. It's crazy you answered the question. I was gonna ask you, man. For the people that is enlightening, do know like numbers ain't real and all that stuff. Like, what's the message to give to them?
What numbers ain't real?
Well, not number. Like when people saying money not real, so they're not paying their mortgage and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's funny as hell.
Yeah. So, but you just said it. Play the game.
Play the game you want to play it, and then with that power, shit, nigga. If they slap a foreclosure on your credit, then nigga, that's your responsibility. You're responsible for that, and whatever happens, you know, you gonna have to live with that. Or you probably can live with it.
You can.
Cause let me tell you, I got great credit, but at any given moment, if I see an opportunity, I'll bonsai my credit. I'll kamikaze my credit for a good investment. You know what I'm saying? I got some real good credit. You know what I'm saying? So if I can leverage that and it'll fuck my credit up, shit, I'm willing to handle that responsibility.
It's a game.
It's a game, bro. And it ain't gonna do shit. Bro, you know what a bad credit score does to you, to your physical body?
What?
Nothing. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I had to have that. Fuck you. This shit fake anyway. Oh, in theory.
In theory.
Theoretically.
Yeah,
Hey, man, in our next episode, we're going to dive deep into that, actually. So that's crazy, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Another episode of Breaking the Machine. Tune in next week for another episode, man. This was a great episode. We got Earlly Mac in the studio with us. Earlly Mac, Breaking the Machine. It's a wrap. You dig?
You dig.